parents told me of this recipe, a soft rice noodle soup with pork spare ribs. They have promised to join me at their favourite market, which is just outside of town, and show me how they would prepare this clean noodle soup. Now, I've learned everything I know about Vietnamese cuisine through my mum and dad. As a kid growing up, they'll make me stand on a milk crate and skim the broth for hours on end. Now, they're the king and queen of Vietnamese noodle soups. So there's no way that I'm going to cook this recipe with them watching over me. I'm going to get them to do it. Dad, what are we doing first?
First, marinate meat.
Yep.
Pork meat. Spare
So this looks like pork ribs, right?
Yeah.
So pork ribs, yep.
with minced garlic,
How much of that do we put in?
half tablespoon,
Half tablespoon, yep.
and shallot, please.
Dạ, rau kể. Vâng.
Half teaspoon salt.
Half tablespoon salt, yep. Sugar? How much sugar?
1 teaspoon.
1 teaspoon. And how long do we need to marinate the meat for?
2 hours or much better if you marinate overnight.
Overnight, okay, yep. Phan Thiết
then
fish sauce?
Fish sauce.
Yep.
1 tablespoon.
1 tablespoon?
Not enough. Yeah. Add one more.
Enough.
Put one more, Dad. Mum wants one more. Put one more.
Okay, half.
Now, my parents, that's all they do. They argue about food. Now, at night, when I see my dad sleeping on the sofa, I know they've been cooking all day and they're arguing about what goes in the stock, not enough salt. Mum's a bit of a salty palate, Dad's not.
Now,
What's next?
Shallots.
Echallots? So
Now
you get
mix it
into
up.
it, marinate that,
For 1 hour.
1 hour,
Much better overnight.
overnight. So now I'll put this in a pot. How many litres of water do we need?
3 liter water.
3 litres of water, you got that? Jeez, where'd that come from? The well?
From the well.
Oh my god.
My well.
I got it. My goodness. 3 litres?
3 liter.
That is just about right. Perfect. What's next, Mum?
Cook it. Bring to the boil.
What about that? What's that?
Grill. Fry squid.
Now this is baby squid.
Then dry squid.
Look at it. It's tiny, straight from the ocean, and it's grilled. So it's char grilled, so it's nice and crispy, and it brings out all the flavour and the really strong pungent aroma. Essential for stock. Put that in?
Yes.
How much of this?
Yeah,
All of it.
So 1 tablespoon of whole black pepper.
Whole pepper, yep.
Yeah.
Throw that in. All right.
All right.
And shallot.
So this is fried, crispy red Asian shallots. Now what happens is Dad will cook it and then go away and let it simmer, and Mum would sneak out without anyone knowing and add a bit more fish sauce, a bit more salt, and then whatever she thinks that is needed. When she goes away, we all taste it and go, oh, Dad, that's fantastic. And Mum's in the back row going, Anyway, that's how it works in our family. Okay, so how long do we need to cook this for?
1 hour.
Is an hour enough?
I think 1.5.
1.5. Let's do 1.5 hours. Okay. So we bring this to the boil and we skim all the impurities off until there's none left at all. What that does, it keeps the broth really clean and clear. So let's bring this to the boil then.
Yes.
Yeah. Now I'm here at my auntie's noodle stall in the market, and she's cooking this exact dish. So I'm going to grab her already cooked broth and prepare the dish for you. These are all my customers, and I'm going to sell this for 10,000 dong a bowl, which is like 80 cents. All right, now we've got the rice noodles that were freshly made this morning from the factory. Put some of that into my noodle basket. There you go. Đủ hủ tiếu không? Đủ không? All right, they tell me that's enough. Okay. Yana, huh? Bit of bean sprout. All right, listen to the bosses. Bit of bean sprout. Now I've got some water here boiling away. I just need to blanch that quickly, just to blanch it through for around 10 seconds. Now I like to make my bowl hot, so I pour water in there, make it hot, pour it back out. Okay. Noodles in. Look at that. Silky, fresh, hot. I've got this 10-litre pot that's been simmering and cooking since this morning. Now they sell it here. If you want 10,000, you give them 2 pieces of meat. If you want 20,000, you give them 2 more. I'm going to be very generous.
One more.
One more? More bigger than How much will that be? Not too much. Oh my goodness.
No,
This one's for me.
Just only two enough. Just $10,000 get it to apply you.
Yeah.
This is enough first, okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
You want to put it back again?
Yes, like.
No, this is for me. I want to put a lot in. I'll pay for it. No worries.
$10,000 we do buy how?
10,000. Okay, I better do what they say. I'll get in trouble. Okay.
Right.
So 10,000 for how many pieces?
$10,000 just only two.
2 pieces? What
Yeah.
about 20,000?
Chục ngàn thì 2 miếng nữa.
30,000.
2 miếng nữa.
Oh, you did.
You did a bit more.
Okay, all right. 4. Let's do 4.
Yeah.
There you go. So you see the broth there?
Yes,
Really
okay.
clean and clear.
Start more.
Now you see my family, they're all crazy about food. They argue about everything. Okay. So some spring onions.
Yeah.
I like spring onions. Can I put another one?
It's up to you.
Okay. Spring onion. Bit of pepper.
Yeah.
Season it up a bit.
And fried onions.
Fried shallots. There you go.
Okay.
Chili. I love chili, so a bit of chili. Gorgeous.
Một chút xì dầu vô. Xì dầu vô. Xì dầu vô nha. Đó, vậy đó. Đó, chén nữa. Đó,
It's attacking me. So there we have the soft rice noodle soup with pork spare rib.